prefer would razor, and I am recording our lesson. Okay, and then you can watch it when do you want. Okay, have you heard about would prefer, would razor, had better? Have you heard about them?
Yes, I've heard.
Can you give information? What are these words meaning?
It means prefer. For example, I would prefer something to something. For example.
Yes, yes. For example, yeah. Let me exaggerate and make it expand this grammar new. Let's go. We have general, yes, general preference, and we have spatial preference. What does that mean? It means that, for example, when you talk about general, you talk about your life. Yes, you talk about, you give information about your general preference. For example, in this situation, you just only use I prefer, for example, yes, preference. Yes, I prefer. I don't know.
Mən çaya üstünlük verirəm.
Yes. And also, you can use I prefer, yes, to drink tea. Yes. Yeah. I prefer to drink tea. What can I write here? To drink tea. Can you say something? Can we write here too? Or can we write here a razor? Which one? Okay, I think you don't.
I would prefer.
Let me write like that. For example, I prefer to drink tea rather than, for example, eat fruit. Students, looking sentence, I can't see the word. I don't know what's the reason. Something happened. Okay, I prefer to drink tea rather than eat fruit. If you use here to after prefer to, you have to use rather than. Okay?
Ben meyveler yeme üstünlük veririm.
Yeməkdən çay mən meyvə yeməkdənsə çay içməyə üstün tuturam.
Yes. Thank you. I prefer to drink tea rather than eat fruit. Okay. What is razor? Royal said correctly. Royal, can you say again?
I know.
Okay, no problem. Rahman, you can also say.
It means much more.
Yes, much more. Okay, raises them. For example, when you see a lot of fruit around you, and also how can I say, a cup of tea, so you choose always tea. It means that you don't like eating fruit, okay? You like drinking tea. Yes, Polat, you choose tea. You don't choose fruit, okay? Raises than. It means that much more.
Daha çok.
Okay. Let's go our next sentence. For example, I prefer the beach to the mountain. Hatice. Hatice is here. Elnora. Hatice isn't here. Elnora.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you explain? It's open. I have to make myself. Okay, I think we can continue our lesson. Now it is time learning would prefer and would rather. Students, their meaning is the same. We can say they are synonyms, okay? They are synonyms. But we have a little difference between them. For example, after I would prefer, you have to write to. Okay? I would prefer. You have to use to after would prefer, but after would rather, you don't need to write to. I would again and again, my words gone on. I would rather drive a car. I would rather drive a car. So, Rayhan, what is the difference between these two sentences? Rayhan, are you here?
Birinde to var, birinde yok.
Yes, actually, after would prefer, we have to add to. Yes, we needed to. I would prefer to drive a car, but I would rather drive a car, not to drive. Students, this is special preference. Why? Do you know why? Because you use these words only in specific situations. For example, think about you are in the restaurant or you are at a cafe, for example. You are in cafe or you are in the restaurant and waiter come and ask you a question. Ask questions, okay? For example, madam or sir, would you prefer Would you prefer? Would you prefer, for example, to drink red, for example, or white wine? It means that students, you have in a special place, so you have to choose one of them. Okay, you don't talk about your general life. Yani burada ofisant səndən ümumiyyətlə soruşmur ki, siz həyatda nəyə üstünlük verirsiniz, nəyi seçirsiniz. Burada sadəcə the waiter asks you which one would you like to drink. Yəni nə istəyirsən, nə təklif eləyəsən, nə içmək istəyirsən. Would you prefer to drink red or white wine? And in this answer, you have to say, for example, I'd prefer to drink, for example, red. Actually, it is red wine. I write it in a short way, okay? I'd prefer to drink, for example, red wine. Okay, this is in special place and this is special preference. Do you have any question from here? Do you have any question?
No,
And is
everything is
clear?
okay.
Everything is okay? Great. Now let's continue our next example. For example, you and your friend, you are together. And one of you asks, shall we go by train? For example, you have a topic and you are going to discuss it. And others say that, for example, I don't want to use a train. I'd prefer, for example, I'd prefer to drive. Okay, it means that you don't choose the train. Okay, you don't want to go by train. So you say that no, I think this is how can I say it? Just only mistake. Let's clear it. If I can clear, I don't know. Can I? No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Just only I'd prefer, okay? I'd prefer to drive. Okay? I'd prefer to drive. I choose my own way. But students, this is wrong. This is wrong. Let's see. For example, I'd prefer, okay? This is wrong. You can't use it. Okay? Because we don't write ing after I'd prefer. We can't write it. By the way, I think I forgot for saying I would. It means that it is contraction. I'd prefer. Okay, I'd prefer, it means that I would prefer. I would prefer. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Let's go next example. Next example. For example, your friend say that I am so bored. Let's go out. For example, how about going out? your friend question, and maybe you say that, I don't know, I'd prefer to stay at home. I don't want to go out, okay? I'd prefer to stay at home. You choose staying at home. They are special preference because it's depend on the same situation, okay? Not about your general life, about at this situation. So students, let's write with a wood razor. How can I write this sentence with wood razor, Elvin? How can I use wood razor in this sentence? Elvin isn't here. Ah, Elvin isn't here. Okay. Khadija? Khadija is also an internet problem. Okay, Elnora?
I would rather stay at home.
Yes, great. Yeah, true. I'd rather stay at home. Yeah, this is you give advice and for example, you always leave the lights on, and it makes your mom very crazy. She say that, my dear, for example, my dear son, you had better turn off the lights when you leave the home or maybe leave the room. Okay, daha yaxşı olardı, or maybe yaxşı olardı ki sən işıqları söndürəsən evdən çıxanda, otaqdan çıxanda. You had better, okay? You had better. And after had better, you have to write without to. Okay, had better turn off. Or in negative version, for example, you had better not waste your time. If you want the negative version, you have to use not after had better. You had better not waste your time. Can you say this is a translation?
Sen
Which one?
vaktinde olamaz.
Sorry, you reach.
Sən, I know. Əziz oğlum, sən otağı tərk etməzdən əvvəl işığı söndürsən yaxşı olar.
Okay, what about this sentence? You had better not waste your time. You
Sən
had better
vaxtını xərcləməsən yaxşı olar.
boşuna harcamasan. Now, students, I give you now 3 minutes. You have to write exercise, and then we can continue and discuss your mistakes, if you have mistakes or not. Page 72. Page 72. Exercise 10 and 11. You have 3 minutes. Okay, you have 3 minutes, and then we can check our answers. Let's
Teacher,
go.
which page is it? I have internet problem.
Okay, page 72, page 72, exercise
Okay.
10, 11.
Thank you.
You're welcome.